Have you heard of this intermittent fasting?
Show me what your body can do.
Hi, this is Jovanka from JovankaCiares.com, and I am sure that by now you have heard all the craze about this new thing called intermittent fasting. Some people say intermittent. I've heard it both ways, but I'm going to say intermittent because that's what I was told it was supposed to be pronounced. So what is it anyway? It's all the rage and people are talking about it left and right, but what the heck is it? Intermittent fasting is not really a diet, but it's rather a way of eating. In simple terms, it's just making a conscious decision to skip meals at a certain hours of the day. Now, there's a few ways that you can do this. People do it, for example, by only eating between, say, noon and 8 p.m., essentially skipping breakfast and not eating after 8 p.m. Some other people only eat in a 6-hour window or and even a 4-hour window. Or you can eat only one time a day, maybe just at 8 p.m. Or some people just eat normally for 2 or 3 days and then fast for 1 or 2 days. So say, for example, you'll eat your last meal on a Sunday night and then won't eat again until Monday night. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so if I skip a meal, I just eat less and that's just great and it will help me lose weight, right? Well, that's only partly true. By cutting calories or eating less meals, yes, you might be consuming less calories and that is important for weight loss. However, we already know that not all calories are created equal and that the timing of the meal is also very important in influencing how your body reacts. Now, the very most important thing for you to know is that this is actually complex and it is not recommended for people with blood sugar issues or hypoglycemia or diabetes or heart disease or any kind of serious problems. So you might want to check with your doctor or dietitian before adjusting any eating schedule. Okay, now that I've said that, let's talk about why is it effective or how does it actually work. So the idea behind it is that your body functions differently when you're feasting as opposed to when you're fasting. So when you eat a meal, your body spends a few hours digesting and using energy and burning from what it already consumed. Because it's already there and it's available, it's easy for you to burn that as energy as opposed to burn the fat that your body has stored. During the times when you're actually fasting, your body doesn't have that readily available source of energy in the foods that you've consumed, so it's more likely to pull from that fat that you've stored in other parts of your body, rather than using the bloodstream sugar, the glycogen that you're already consuming. The same goes for working out in a fasting state. Supposedly, when you work out in that fasting state, your body is forced to adapt and to pull from the only source of energy that is available to it, which is that fat that is stored in your cells. In other words, intermittent fasting is just helping you teach your body to use the food that it consumes more efficiently and help you promote weight loss and fat loss. So the potential benefits are that it works for stubborn fat loss, especially in men. Sorry, ladies. It is a lot easier for you to retain that fat than it is for men. It also, in my experience and in my opinion, it gives your system an opportunity to rest and recharge and replenish and heal. And it could also make your life a little bit easier. So rather than you having to be planning or preparing 4 to 6 meals every day, you only need to worry about preparing or cooking only 2 meals. My biggest issue with this is that if you consume all of your calories in a single meal, say you're consuming 1,500 to 2,500 calories in a single sitting, that is very hard for your digestion and it can lead to bloating and heartburn and all sorts of other digestive issues. My other issue with it is that in my experience, people tend to get a little obsessed with meal times and it can lead to frustration and people tend to give up. Some people have said to me that they feel that they have less energy, especially in the morning. That was not my experience. Yes, it will take a few days for you to get used to not eating until, say, noon every day. But after a few days of trying, I actually felt even more energized in the morning. I slept better and found no change in my mood or my energy level or my concentration level. So the long story short is that men and women will tend to have different results with this particular dietary regime, and the only way to find out if it's actually going to work for you is with self-experimentation. We all have very different systems, we all have very different experiences, so we're all very unique, and this type of diet and diet ways will actually affect you very differently than your neighbor. Intermittent fasting can potentially have some very positive benefits for somebody trying to lose weight, someone that has been trying for a long time, or gain lean body mass. So my suggestion is that you should give it a shot if it's something that you want to give it a try. If it sounds a little crazy to you, then question it. Don't even just toss it as the next idea and move on to the next one. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you have any questions about this issue. I continue to research this particular topic. What are your concerns? Have you tried it before? What has been your result? Let me know by leaving a comment below, and share this video with your friends, especially those that may be considering this. And for a great jolt of motivation for your sexy, happy, and healthy life, sign up for the weekly jolt at JovankaCiares.com. See you soon. Get free detox, weight loss, healthy living tips, and inspirational messages galore when you subscribe to the weekly jolt. Just click the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.
Show me what your body can do.